Well, I'll tell you what, Terry, we have a rare opportunity. I'm here now at Henry Ford Genesis Hospital. You can see over my shoulder, this is the emergency room. This is where the victims were taken. And I'll tell you what, the doctors that talked to us today, just such emotion in their voices. And they got the call about 10:30 on Sunday morning. They were just set to have a leisurely day in the hospital, maybe watch some football. When they got the call, they knew it was a mass shooting. And they knew it because just earlier, like a month or so earlier, they had training in mass shootings. We heard from some of those doctors. But I want to take a look at this video that we have. I'm about 2 miles or so from the scene. We're going to be there at 6 o'clock tonight. But the scene has a new memorial to the three. There were four people that were killed, but there are 3 people there. They're in their 70s. Crosses set at the scene where people can come and pay their respects. Now, let me get back to these doctors here. We talked to a couple of them today. The emotion in their voices, the fact that they knew some of the people that they had to do surgery on. And they tried to save as many as they could, but they couldn't save everybody. Take a look.
Yes, we did have a patient who passed away from a gunshot wound. It was an extraordinary team effort. By far, just we did everything we could, and the injuries were too great. Morale, I think you have to say, like a soldier in a battle, you have to compartmentalize and move on. We anticipated other injuries coming in, and we had to prepare for that. And afterwards is when you decompress.
Being the trauma surgeon on call and all of us hoping that everyone lives, it's hard. I think it's really hard to have somebody that is traumatically injured or for any reason die. I think unfortunately we probably have a sense that we're supposed to be able to save everybody, but we can't.
They were in surgery for over 12 hours that day. Now, 8 patients were admitted to the hospital. 3 of them remain here as I'm speaking today. So they are all in stable condition. At least that's the good news. Again, these doctors are people from the community. And I tell you, I've been here now 3 times since the shooting. And what a community Grand Blanc is. They're coming together, including those doctors. I am live here at the emergency entrance to Henry Ford Genesis Hospital. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, it's so traumatic. You know, you hear him saying this is like war, and that's exactly what it must have felt like for them as they're watching people and faces that they're familiar with come into this room. But you got to give them credit, Charlie, for the people they were able to save and how quickly they got to work to make sure that the people who are in stable condition, even those in critical, are going to be okay because of that.
Yeah, and also they got calls from residents, calls from doctors. Listen, can I come in and help? And some of them didn't even call. They just showed up. I mean, this is a team effort here in Grand Blanc. And, you know, you see it outside in the community, but now you see it here at Henry Ford Hospital Genesis. They came together and they saved as many as they could. And I'll tell you what, they're all heroes. And it's really good to hear from those doctors. It was very, very moving today, I have to admit. I'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, a glimmer of hope and that sense of community that stands so strong in Grand Blanc. It is good to see. Charlie Langton, First Live tonight. Thank you.